So I was living in San Diego, and I would go to Tijuana all the time because I was in a band called the Rugburns, and we would play at a place called Mr. Crown's, because that's where we would start our tours, and then we would drive from Tijuana all the way to New York City. But we ended up spending so much time in Tijuana, we would play with a lot of the bands down there, and well, up there from here, and have such a good time. So when I moved to San Diego, my mom and dad told me I needed to get a job. And they were really strict. My parents, very strict Catholics. And so I applied for a job in a place called La Mesa, California, at a place called Roundtable Pizza. And it was 1979. And I filled out the job application, and the manager of the place looked like me, what I would look like maybe 5 years from that day. And in 1979, I was 19 years old, right? I was born on February 19th, 1960. So I got the job at Roundtable Pizza. And so he says to me, my first day there, he goes, "Hey, you know what? I kind of look like you, but I'm an older version of you. And the drinking age in San Diego is 21, so if you want, I'll give you my driver's license, and I'll go to the DMV and tell them I lost it, and then you could come out drinking with me at a place called the Bacchanal, and we can see bands play." And I said, "You would do that for me?" And he says, "Yeah, no problem." So he gets me a fake ID. So anyways, I'm working at Roundtable Pizza, and then he says, "You know what? I like it when you tell people the pizza's ready, so can you go on the microphone and say, you know, Scott, you got a large Hawaiian pizza ready here. Be picked up." And that's when I noticed I liked the microphone. It was cool. So then he said to me, "It's even funner if you go into the walk-in freezer and chug a full beer and then come out and make pizzas." So I did what he said because he was the manager. I had to obey him. Well, this song had come out and it was being passed around, and it was a really dirty song, and it was kind of funny, and I think it went, "Well, it's 40 below and I don't give a fuck till you hear my truck and I'm off to the rodeo. It's an element of left and an element of right. Come on, you fucking let me get you out, step right and get off the stage. You goddamn dude, you know. You piss me off. You fucking jerk. You get on my nerves." So that song was out, right? So the only reason I'm telling you that is because I'm making pizzas, and the guys who own Roundtable Pizza were very conservative, and they were from Iowa, and they came out one day to come to the restaurant to take all their cousins. There was a table of 12 people. So I used to sing people's orders, and I go, "Hey, McDonald's, you got large pepperoni pizza," and everybody would be singing along. Well, the guy got me really drunk one night, and for some reason I decided I'd go, "Well, it's 40 below, and I don't give a fuck, 'cause I'm up." And I could see this one table not getting into it at all. It was the owner, very right-wing Christian owners, and they're horrified. And I look at them and I go, "Come on, you guys, get it together." And they are not digging it. So then the manager comes up and he goes, "You gotta go home now." So they send me home in a taxi. And the next morning, I'm unceremoniously woken up by my phone ringing at 7:30. And I say, "Hello?" And he goes, "Yeah, this is Mr. Scott, owner of Roundtable Pizza. Listen, you need to come in and pick up your paycheck." And I said, "We're getting paid early?" And he goes, "No, you're fired. We need pizza makers, not entertainers." And I go, "I'm an entertainer?" And I was so happy. So I came in and collected the money, and I figured, this is a good time as any to hitchhike up to Northern California. So I stuck my thumb out, and I figured I'd go up to Northern California because I had a friend going to UC Davis, and I was going to maybe go to Reno and go gambling because I got paid early. I don't know why. Don't ask me how my mind works. All I know was I had not a care in the world. So I get on the freeway in San Diego, and I get picked up by a tortilla truck that was coming up from Tijuana, Mexico. And I speak Spanish pretty good because I went to college in Guadalajara, Mexico. Y aprendí mucho español. Me gusta Mexico mucho. Es mi favorito país en todo el mundo. So I'm in the back of the tortilla truck. I'm eating the tortillas as we're going up. And then he says, "I got to let you out here, man." So he lets me out. And then this businessman picks me up. And I'm hitchhiking. I'm in shorts. And this businessman's like 65-year-old dude. And I got my backpack and my guitar. And we're sitting there, and we're in his car, and he goes, you know, you got really nice legs. And I go, and I didn't know what to do. I was 19. So I go, thanks. And he goes, you mind if I kind of just touch your leg a minute? And I said, I want to get out here. I'm originally from Canada, and we don't like to upset people, so I just said, I'm sorry. Do you think you could let me out on the side of the freeway? So he immediately pulls over on the 101 freeway, lets me off. There's not even an exit lane or anything. No place to pull the car over, just little line about this wide. So I'm standing on the side of the freeway, cars whizzing by, that guy leaves, and then the CHP helicopter's above me, shining a light down, and he goes, do not move, do not move. And just then, a station wagon pulls up with 4 drunk painters, skids to a stop, and the guy goes, hey kid, are you sober? And I go, yeah, and he goes, get in and drive. So I look up at the CHP helicopter, and when I look at the drunk painters, I watch the perverted salesman taking off, and I go, I'm going with the painters. So I get in with the painters, and I start driving their car. And then they all fall asleep, and they didn't tell me where they were going. They were only going 3 exits up. I drove all the way to Bakersfield. I didn't even know where to get off on the freeway, and the only reason I got off is we were out of gas. So we wake up in a gas station, and they go, Bakersfield? And then these guys, he says, listen, no problem, kid, let me buy you breakfast. And so he says, we'll go to Denny's. So we go to Denny's, and he says, order whatever you want. So I order steak and eggs, pancakes, I eat everything. And then he pulls a hair out of my head, he goes, let me show you how to get a free meal. And we got 4 drunk painters and me. So he takes a hair, puts in one of his eggs, and as the waiter walks by, he goes, hey, waiter. He goes like this, and he makes himself throw up on the table, goes, I'm disgusted. Now, I can't be around, I can't even talk about throwing up without throwing up. Like right now, I'm about to throw up, telling you the story. He vomits on the table. I become like the Exorcist girl. My head's spinning around, I'm vomiting. We run out, and then I get another ride and somehow make it up to Northern California. I don't even know how it happened. And I was thinking about all those things, and I thought, maybe there's something that would be a song in this somehow. I'm not really sure, but if there is, I can do it. Mother Russia, where have you been? I've been walking kind of tender on needles and pins, and my life is full of trouble, but I still get by. I steal enough to feed me, but I never tell a lie. I won't stop until I'm done, and my cup is full. I need non-stop action, man. I hate it when it's dull. Hallelujah to your Jesus, and I'll raise you a saint. You're showing 3 Buddhas, and I'm feeling kind of faint. I got a job making pizzas, but I soon got fired for singing on the microphone and acting really weird. My boss said, son, we need dedicated pizza makers. The only thing that you are is a drunk entertainer. So I hitched a ride to Reno in a tortilla truck. Only made it up to Vegas till I ran out of luck. Got a job singing songs in a Russian pizza parlor. My parents always hoped that I would make it kind of farther. Hallelujah to your Jesus, and I'll raise you a saint. You're showing 3 Buddhas, and I'm feeling kind of faint. I make pizzas on the side. When I ain't singing songs, I make amends on my days off. I try to right my wrongs, but there ain't a lot of time left on my ticking meter. You could call me Saint Steve, or you could just call me Peter if you put your faith in me. I'll never do you wrong, but I can't be trusted, 'cause I'll put you in a song. Mother Russia, you're an epic sweeping novel. I want you back, baby, but I ain't too proud to grovel. If the lines on the face are a roadmap to the soul, Might have been spun like a stripper on a pole. Mother Russia, the skies are blue. I got a hunger in my heart and a naked love for you. Hallelujah to your Jesus. I'll raise you a saint. You're showing 3 Buddhas. I'm feeling kind of faint.